Long, 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 long ago, when the people of China were first getting started, they knew about days, but they didn't know about the year yet. All they knew was that after 365 days, a great monster named Nian. Now, when you hear me say monster or Nian, which means year, I want you to growl. Can you do that? Let's try it. A great monster named Nian would rise up out of the ocean. And this monster was so hungry, it would eat everything in sight. People, villages, trees, birds, animals, mountains. Oh, such a sad time. It would wear down everything. Well, the people were smart and they knew what to do. They hid. But then, one time when the 365th day was coming, there was an old woman who didn't want to hide anymore. She was too tired. Everybody snore. So she stayed in her house. And just before that monster Nian, had risen up from the sea, she heard a knocking on her door. And she could see through the window that there was a very nice old man there. She welcomed him in. He was wearing a red robe and he had brought a gift for the old woman. Lots of bamboo to make a nice warm fire for her. Now he was wearing a big red robe, which he took off and he hung by the window. The wind came in and it made that big cape flap in the wind like this. Flap, flap, flap. You can do that sound effect if you want. Flap, flap, flap. Now he put that bamboo into the fireplace and it began to burn. Now when bamboo burns, it makes a lot of noise. You can make some noise too. Let's clap our hands and stomp our feet. Very noisy. Oh, but the fire was so warm and that old woman felt so good. She wanted to do something nice for the old man. So she made lots of yummy dumplings. Those are packages of dough with really good things inside. Let's make some and eat some. Yum, yum, yum. Well, after a while, the people came out of hiding. And they couldn't believe it. The old woman and the old man were okay. They said, "How did you do that?" Well, the old woman and the old man told the people exactly what they had done, just like I told you. Now, there were some children there who were listening very carefully, just like you're listening now. You know, it's a good thing to listen to your elders. You can learn things. And those children learned. And so after 365 days, when everyone went down into hiding, those children did not hide. No, they stayed up there with the old woman and the old man. They put up red paper and red streamers and red flowers and wore red clothes. And all that red stuff flapped in the wind. Can you make that sound again? Flap, flap, flap. And they made a lot of noise. They used firecrackers, which is even noisier than bamboo. Here we go, really loud. And yeah. And then they helped the old woman and the old man make lots of yummy dumplings, which they ate. Let's eat them up. Well, after a while, the people came up from hiding and they couldn't believe it. The children, the old man, the old woman, they're all okay. They said, "How did you do that?" And the children said, "You know what we learned? We learned that monster, Nian, doesn't like red. And that monster, Nian, doesn't like noise. And that monster, Nian, definitely does not like dumplings. And so from that day to this, people in China and all over the world at the time of Spring Festival will put up red paper just like this and wear red clothes and give children red packages filled with coins. And they will clean their houses to get rid of all the yucky stuff, and they'll make lots of noise with firecrackers. Let's make even more noise. Here we go. And they'll make and eat lots and lots of yummy dumplings. Let's eat those up. Yum, yum. So no one has to worry about that monster anymore. However, this year, during the pandemic, it's become much more difficult for people to celebrate Chinese New Year or Spring Festival. So I hope that the people of China and all over the world can learn from our people, the Jewish people, who over our also very long history sometimes could not celebrate our holidays. We couldn't mark time the way we like to because we really like marking time, because otherwise it can wear you down. You gotta have reason to celebrate. So you know what we would do? See, there was not monsters keeping us from celebrating. There were people being monstrous. They were doing monstrous things. So we will remember our celebrations during those times, and we will imagine, we're still doing this, we imagine a time when everyone on this earth is free to celebrate and be all that they can be whenever they need to. And then we can truly say, which we say at our New Year in the fall, Shana Tova, a good year, or in Cantonese, Gong Hai Fat Choi, or in Mandarin, 新年快乐